Okay, so I'm outside JLC, JAEGER-LECOULTRE, and it's going to be tricky. It's a lovely booth, but there's a lot of people there, and once again, every time I've come by to take a video, there's a lot of people, so I'll do my best. So JLC, now this is, what a booth, and we have a notice of the Polo there, and so of course the Polo watch, the Reverso. I think every watch person is going to know that. And okay, so yeah, I'm literally going to pause, and then eventually I should be able to get to see that watch. But what I will do is I will go to watches that are available. So why don't I do that? Oh my goodness, if you like Reversos, this is going to be a treat. Now, oh yeah. So I mean, of course, this is a classic Reverso. I like that bracelet actually. I really do. And okay, whilst I'm here, you can sort of see the size of this display. It really is large, and I can see that we have all these manufacturing examples. There's a few of them, but I will get to that. I think what I will do is I'll stick with the watches so that you can see them. But there we have a classic Reverso, and that is super. That is really very, very nice. Now we've got a classic duetto, a double face Reverso, and it's on the other side, and that is super. Now I think these were probably aimed at the lady's wrist because they are a little bit smaller, and this looks to be a precious metal, and hopefully you're seeing that's rose gold with diamonds. Yeah, so this is we've got some very special, we've got some super watches here, and I love that contrasting dark dial with the bracelet there. That is lovely. I do apologise, I'm rushing away because this will be a long video otherwise. And so we've got to the slightly larger cases here, and so these would be for anyone. This would look great on a smaller wrist. It look great on a large wrist. Aren't they lovely? Once again, I'm everything I point my camera at Watches and Wonders, I tend to like it. That's why I'm that's why I'm making a video of it. And so these are actually very special pieces. I can see that these have offered diamonds across the top of the case and the bottom, but this one has diamonds encrusted all over the case. So perhaps these here that I said were for anyone, maybe they are targeted, at the smaller wrist, perhaps the female wrist. But still, I'd wear that. And okay, so we've got to a piece here. Once again, the size to me indicates it's unisex, it's for anyone. I can go bigger here, and there are some slightly larger cases, and I wonder, yeah, you might be able to tell. So we've got to a case size that I really like myself, and so this is a mono face with sub-seconds. I'll just flash back to these two, because I do like the colourway here with the brown leather strap, white silver dial, and the blue, of course, is lovely. This green is very. If you like green, you're going to love this. That is super. And then we've got this pink, gold, and black. Oh, that's very nice. Actually, I think I can turn. Yes, I can. So this is just a single face. Oh, isn't that nice? That is very, very nice. And of course, the tribute duo face, and in pink gold. I'm not going to manipulate the case on camera, and so we can see here an example of the other side of the piece on the leather bracelet. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, lovely. Very, very nice. And we've got a calendar duo face here. If I started to, if I had a Reverso, I'd want to collect them. You can see how you get drawn in to these things. You know, I want several of these. Now this is right up my street. Skeletonized, precious metal, just fantastic. Look at that. Isn't it nice? Pink dial, that looks like a tourbillon. Wow, super. So nice. I'm going to pull away because I can see other people trying to get in, and I wonder if I can get over to this one. I might pause for a moment because I know this is very special. So this is the first time today I've been able to get the camera in. Oh, look at this. Look at that. Now, very quickly, this is the Minute Repeater Tribute 2025, released for Watches and Wonders. Look at that. Oh, I love the size also. And rotating like this. How cool is that? Whoa, that's a piece of precious metal on your wrist. How lovely. You've got a sneak peek of the second face there, the back face. But I wanted to capture the rotating. Hopefully this will come out on the video and look and do it justice. This is a very spectacular looking wristwatch. I mean, you know, how lovely. I would definitely want this, and I'd wear it. The pink gold, the dark blue, this lovely dial. Isn't that nice? So of course we have some other of the GL pieces here. I mean, they're all here. Well, what a delight. Now, the Polaris makes me think of Tim Mosso for some reason. I think it's because I've watched so many videos of him talk about the JLC pieces. And yeah, this is a classic JLC watch. Oh, that's very nice. That's lovely. And the Polaris chronograph. Yeah, so this is in my neck of the woods. I'm such a chronograph monster. I love that that complicated dial aesthetic. And we have a geographic here. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, and this green, this date, this Polaris date in green. Wow, these look super watches. I mean, when I say that, you know, they are super watches, but the build quality and the exquisiteness, it really jumps out when you're looking at them, you know, in the flesh like this. They're very, very nice. Any JLC fan that likes the Polaris, these are master controls. That's a chronograph calendar. How fabulous. A precious metal with this ivory silver dial. Oh, that's very nice. A geographic master control with a fabulous power reserve on the dial. I love power reserves on the dial. It's my own preference, but I like them. And look at that. Aren't they nice? Oh, that's very classical. It's very elegant and classic looking. And we have some smaller pieces here. I love the title of this one. Rendezvous Dazzling Shooting Star. That is what it is. That is dazzling. Wow. Yeah, I think JLC have pulled out all the big guns here. I mean, everything is exquisite, is super. Look at that. Aren't they nice? Yeah, it's Watches and Wonders. This is a precursor to bank account obliteration, not just damage. This is bank account obliteration. So what JLC have done here, they have examples of some of the manufacturing techniques. So of course, enameling here, and then we have innovation here, And the next booth we have Casa Fagliano, leatherwork, and he's a very nice gentleman. Look how splendid these are, very good. And thank you. And we have restoration, which of course is going to be a big thing because these watches, they last forever. So at some point you're going to want a servicing. And I thought I'd show you the height of this booth. You can probably tell. Look at that's okay. Look at the size, and I love this visual display in the middle. Isn't that nice? Okay, and then we have JLC has its own cafe, and we have some extra booths here. And this is JLC. It's super. It's very, very nice.